James thought it was perfectly reasonable for them to discuss my financial decisions behind my back. Even Dad just wants me to compromise and see their side. So what's your end game here? Never speak to them again. I stared at the wine in my glass, watching the light from my new lampshade create patterns on the surface. I don't know. 3 days later, everything changed again. I was leaving work when I spotted James's Chevy Silverado in the parking lot. But instead of James behind the wheel, it was Amber. My sister-in-law rolled down the window as I approached my Honda Civic, her expression unreadable. "Can we talk?" she asked. Amber and I had always had a polite but distant relationships. She was everything I wasn't: blonde, bubbly with a marketing degree, and a talent for making James feel like the center of the universe. We'd never had a real conversation beyond pleasantries at family dinners. If this is about the house situation, it is, but probably not the way you think. She gestured to the passenger seat. "Please." 5 minutes against my better judgment. Got in the truck. Amber immediately turned to face me, her usual bright smile replaced by something more serious. "I owe you an apology," she said, a big one that wasn't what I'd expected. "James doesn't know I'm here, and he'd probably be furious if he found out. But I can't let this go on without telling you the truth." "What truth?" Amber took a deep breath. "Your mom didn't just randomly decide to show me your house," I asked her till my stomach dropped. "What?" "Not the way it sounds," she rushed to explain. "God, this is coming out all wrong. James and I have been having problems, financial problems. His dad's company is struggling more than anyone wants to admit. We're behind on our mortgage. James is too proud to tell your parents how bad things really are." I stared at her, trying to process this information. "James, the golden boy, was having money problems. When your mom mentioned that you bought a house, I swear, Brittany, I had no idea you were keeping it secret. I got this desperate idea. I thought maybe you'd be willing to rent out a room, or even let us house it. Sometimes I wasn't trying to take your house or anything like that. I was just drowning and grasping at straws." Pieces were starting to fall into place. They were forming a picture I didn't like. "So, you asked Mom to show you around?" "I asked if she thought you might be open to having roommates. She said she'd look into it." I had no idea she was going to break in with some realtor. When James told me what happened, I felt sick. This whole mess is my fault. We sat in silence for a moment, the weight of family secrets and unspoken struggles settling between us. "Why didn't James just ask me for help?" I asked finally. Amber laughed, but it sounded more like a sob. "Pride, I guess. He's supposed to be the successful one. Remember, the one who has it all figured out. Asking his little sister for help would mean admitting that he doesn't." "Little sister." Even Amber saw me that way. "I'm not little anymore," I said quietly. "No," Amber agreed, looking around at my